So this guy is talking about liberals and conservative people when it comes to black people economically. So I'm gonna just play it.
Liberals look at the people in ghettos. They say, racism. That's why they're not succeeding. And Sowell is saying, no, it's not. Because if you look at this group from the West Indies, they also came from the experience of slavery. There was slavery in the West Indies. They are also black, so they also face racism, and yet they do well. So it has to be something else. And that other thing is the fact that these black people who are in the South, there's always been a big question, were black people robbed of their culture, or did they preserve their authentic African culture? And what Sowell is saying is that they were robbed of their culture, and so they picked up the culture of the people around them, and the people around them were rednecks. And if you look at the white redneck culture and the black redneck culture, they have a lot of the same values. They don't particularly respect education. They love Jesus. They use violence in their conflicts. And even Ebonics, which is, black English, is actually all from the west of England. So it's actually this.
So yeah. Thoughts? Agree, disagree?
So real quick, let me ask a question. So essentially what he was saying was that, it's not necessarily racism that's plaguing this specific group of black people. It's essentially that I really didn't catch it with the white rednecks and black rednecks. You know what I mean? That part was throwing me off. So what exactly is he saying?
From what I could gather, he was saying it's not necessarily racism that puts black people where they are. It's that we as black people came from, the slaves that were freed took on the culture of the people that they were around, which were southern whites, aka rednecks.
Facts.
And the same shit that's got them, we think most rednecks, you think of poverty, trailer parks, not real educated.
Yeah, facts.
Criminals and all that shit. And
facts.
a lot of that shit translates to black culture. Poverty, crime, not really educated, love religion, like he said. And us basically absorbing that culture is part of why we are where we are in America.
Yes, facts, absolutely. I totally agree.
I kind of see the correlation that he trying to make, but I don't know.
What you don't know?
Well, let me say this. I see the correlation that he trying to make, but at the same time, I don't know because I wasn't there.
They're in slavery?
And yeah, in that time period.
Okay.
What was the African culture that you speak of? Is it present day African culture?
Well, he's saying okay, the slaves that came over, right?
Yeah.
Most of the slaves that came over, they tried to preserve their culture. But we were so mixed in with everybody else, and then we were that this other culture and religion was forced on us that we kind of left a lot of that behind. So he's saying we took on the culture of the people that we was around. Slave masters, overseers, all of that. Again, southern whites. Then post slavery, a lot of them whites lost their money because they wasn't making that cotton money.
Yeah.
So they turned into what we know today as rednecks. And instead of keeping our African heritage, we took on what we were around.
So I got another question.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never read these letters, but you hear him referred to all the line. Is that all the time? Is that Willie Lynch syndrome that he's speaking about?
Maybe. It may be part of it. Because a lot of the people who were enslaved, the descendants of the Africans who were still enslaved, a lot of them left the African stuff behind. So maybe.
I see the correlation he talking about, especially the main one when you think about those, they love Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely see that, and I see that correlation to the fullest.
Jesus and using violence in our conflict.
Yeah,
I think that's the two big ones. Yeah. And poverty.
So Trying to see. Damn, what was the question?
Do you agree with the video,
Oh, okay.
or disagree, or just your thoughts on it?
To a certain degree, I agree. And I feel like if we really look back in let's just say the slavery time before, we was free.
Mm-hmm.
These so-called turned rednecks after, they cotton empire failed. These motherfuckers were rednecks the whole time, and blacks, we've been around them for years. But I feel like since we was, I guess, in servitude, we was preventing them from looking like rednecks, if that makes sense. So like blacks, doing all the housework, pretty much raising the kids.
Mm.
These motherfuckers been rednecks the whole time. They just been rednecks with money.
Well, see, here's part of it though. Just like how black people love to say, well, I ain't gonna say black, well, some black people, but when they talk about when we was in Africa, they love to say we was kings and queens.
Yeah.
Everybody was the king and queen.
There ain't no thrones.
There ain't no thrones. Everybody wasn't a slave man. All them whites wasn't slave masters. It was some people who was just your regular degular redneck.
Yeah.
Back in the 18.
And the only thing I'm saying is that some of the slave owners, they was, I feel like most of them rednecks by heart.
Yeah.
That is an American white person, redneck.
But see, like, think about the, let me see if I can think of a famous slave owner. Everybody wasn't Jefferson Davis, Andrew Jackson, Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some niggas was just Colonel Sanders. Or some,
I'm pretty sure Colonel
or
Sanders
fucking,
had slaves.
what's the nigga from Django? Calvin Candy. Everybody wasn't that. Some niggas was just your regular white person in the South.
Yeah.
Doing redneck shit.
So I do somewhat I agree with the clip. It's just I feel like the reason it happened is because we were walking around free as opposed to being in servitude.
Mm.
Like before that, though, I said we've been around these same white people, slave owners or not, all our lives during slavery.
Mm-hmm.
And these motherfuckers been rednecks. Why we just turned redneck when we got free? I feel like giving us freedom, we didn't know what to do, so we just
Follow them.
yeah. So no, I do agree with it, but
Okay.
I feel like what I said earlier, if we wasn't enslaved, we probably would have been doing the shit because that's the only thing we grew up seeing. Like these motherfuckers, that's all we see. So,
Right.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna ask. So, next clip, I don't know if y'all saw this. U.S. Congressman Matt Gaetz says women who look like a thumb don't need to worry about getting pregnant. This was
that towards abortion?
I believe so. I think because people was complaining about the Roe v. Wade
That's a nice comment.
thing.
I would have hearted that
I bet.
and shared it.
Nobody
Probably.
wants to impregnate you if you look like a thumb. These people are odious on the inside and out. They're like 5'2", 350 pounds, and they're like, give me my abortions or I'll get up and march and protest. And I'm thinking, march? You look like you got ankles weaker than the legal reasoning behind Roe versus Wade. A few of them need to get up and march. They need to get up and march for like an hour a day, swing those arms, get the blood pumping, maybe mix in a salad.
So this is not a comedy bit?
No.
Oh my Lord.
This is a U.S. Congressman.
That's fucked up, bro.
Is he running for
I
Congress?
love
again?
it.
No, he already a congressman.
I would have voted for that.
I
nigga.
vote for his ass too. Okay.
So, like I said, I think this was during all the Roe versus Wade outrage because a lot of people was protesting.
I don't even know why a lot of women were outraged about that because all they did was turn it over to the states. So it's still states that allow abortions.
It
So
shows
it's
that
not like they
nobody
stopped it.
called but theirs though. And I've been
Well,
I criticize the fuck out of them.
Hold on, wait a minute,
They're
James.
them and the father. The two people involved in making that baby are the only people who should have a say so over if you had that baby.
Wait a minute, James. Hold on. But the father don't have no damn say so in it. The only say so the father got is shut the fuck up.
The father has.
But that ain't changed.
It ain't a suggestion.
Roe versus Wade ain't changed.
They don't have to take it.
The father got a wish.
They
got rid of that motherfucker.
It's more like a plea. You know what I'm saying?
But Roe versus Wade ain't changed that for us.
Nah, but it even the playing field. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas,
yeah, bitch, yeah,
but
you thought it was
No,
hot
it
girl
ain't the
summer.
playing field with the government, not us.
We finna be fucked.
we was kind of fucked.
Let me get my boots on.
Ain't
We finna
nothing
be
changed.
fucked,
Ain't
man.
nothing changed
for us.
The thing is, if you in a state where abortion is now illegal, all she got to do is go to a state where it's legal.
But that costs money.
Simple as that.
It do cost money.
Man,
but
it's
still
still
an
take
option.
trips anyway.
It's an option.
On God.
How many times your girl
They
talking
can go
about
see
she was
Dr.
going on a
Miami
girl
and be
trip?
like, why
you know what I'm saying?
Go and get that baby.
Are we
up
just
out there.
going to New Orleans? You know what I'm saying? This shit. All right, I think it's again. We all take trips in today.
I got a strong arm yank, so one. But
We are not promoting domestic violence on this show.
I'm promoting to beat that bitch ass. But
They gonna lock your ass up, James. Don't you say nothing else. Be quiet.
You want to
Yeah,
get counsel, make that a clip.
I'm gonna just take that clip out
Please
Just-
do.
for your sake.
but look, I ain't for the state being able to decide that shit, bro. Because it just
But you for the government?
You asked, was this shit water? It might as well be.
okay. But not the state nor the government. Like I don't feel like that's they call. Like it ain't your call to make a choice
And you know
on
what?
nobody pregnancy. Like
And you know what? I'm gonna skip. No, you can go ahead. You keep going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip down to something that I want to talk about. That's kind of on the same thing as this.
it's fucked up. Like if I'm a woman and I get pregnant, and the condom could have broke, whatever the case may be, in a situation, the government and the state is telling me I gotta have this child because they want to outlaw abortion. Nah,
I just want to push for if she want her body, her choice. I want my wallet, my choice. That's all I want.
I've been
That's all the
saying
fuck
that.
I
No,
want.
no,
That's
I've been
all
saying
I
that
want.
though.
I don't want nothing extra. I mean, I
But
just
that's
want
a
the right
different
to.
fight to
I
me.
want the
Jones
right to
over there on
choose.
cloud nine.
I'm not saying I wouldn't take care of it. I just want the right to choose.
Any more drink around here, man?
You need some water.
No, sir. I need some of that guac 3000.
You can't drink that, sir.
I don't think you want to drink
She
that.
can.
That ain't nothing but spit and cum. You want to drink? Don't worry about it. So,
I drink her cum in my spit.
so, what do y'all think about?
Think about it.
And we talked about it on the show.
I don't want to think about it, John.
I think we talked about it on the show a while back, like when all this shit first kind of started kicking off. Well, I thought you sprayed that shit for real.
I thought he did too.
What y'all think about like the states that have, like they may outlaw abortion, but it's like an exception for rape or an exception for incest, and sometimes the list don't match up. About
I
what-
bet
about what
Alabama
you-
ain't on that list.
I don't think they on either list. We on the incest list, but I don't think we on the rape list.
I feel like that rape thing is potentially dangerous. And the reason I say that is just because of the simple fact now that gives the women in these states, like, you know what I'm saying, they can go out, do whatever they want to do, get pregnant, you know, fuck with a dude legitimately.
Yeah.
And then just say because she don't want the baby, he raped me. You know what I'm saying? Because men suffer a lot of consequences behind it, even when they don't do it. You know what I mean? It's just the name say that she
Right.
say. You know what I mean? And people go with it. And even if he's found innocent, that stigma still sticks. So, you know, it brings up a dangerous precedent, either having one way or no way. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. Either let them just abort the babies, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, don't get me wrong. I still think people who actually commit rape or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they should be prosecuted.
Right.
But at the same time, we all know that not every person accused of it has committed it.
I think people who commit that act should get the
Death
maximum sentence. No, don't let them get the death penalty. Let them get life, but put them in GP
Good shit.
and let them get what's coming to them.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that too.
Ruthless ass nigga.
That ain't
My
ruthless
style
though.
as a
Nah,
juvenile
I mean,
ran with a gang, slain in the meanwhile.
if you know what I'm saying, you gonna take it that far, you know what I'm saying, you deserve what come with it. Like, you know what I'm saying, that's one thing my dad always taught me, you know what I'm saying, whatever you out here in the streets doing, you know what I'm saying, you gonna live by it. You gonna live by it, you gonna die by it. So stand on it.
If you know that song I just rapped, I cash app you $5. He said ruthless. I said my style as a juvenile ran with a gang, slain in the meanwhile. Who was back? Close. Very close.
Easy.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say the song. So, along with the Roe versus Wade, right? I saw a news article, whatever. Neo-Nazi Marine plotted a mass murder and rape campaign with white power group to increase the production of white children.
Question.
Okay.
Were they finna go, I guess, rape white women to I guess
I mean, you can't
adhere to their agenda?
you can't have a white child without white on white. So I guess so.
That's what it sounds like, a pure blood.
I think we should opt out of this conversation because it has nothing to do with us.
I mean, you know, all of this shit stems from the Roe versus Wade.
And I feel like that's why, because I know I ain't the only person that thought this. The reason they overturned Roe versus Wade or whatever they did, abolished it, whatever they did, is for the white people, because they are the lead number of abortions according to whatever statistics they had.
I don't think it was that at all. I think it was way deeper than that.
Yeah, and I think they want to make America white again, or make America great again.
Nah, bro. You don't understand what they just did. They managed to change the Constitution. So if they could do that, imagine what other amendments in the Constitution
That's what I was going to
ratify.
earlier. That's what I was going to earlier.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna tell you.
You say no.
I say
you
no.
You say no, but look what just happened, bro.
Listen. I say no because of, if, like the dude said in the clip, the basis that amendment or Constitution was made on was already had a weak foundation. So I feel like if it's another one that has a weak foundation, they probably could, but I don't feel like overturning Roe v. Wade.
See, that starts a dangerous precedent, like I said before, because just like you saying that, now what happens when they try to, you know what I'm saying, amend the one that abolished slavery? And now they switching that shit out. And now your black ass and my black ass out here picking cotton because they don't let niggas in the house no more.
I ain't picking no motherfucking cotton.
They'll let you in the house.
Who? Nah, I talk too much, bro. They gonna put my black ass right back out there with you.
He might be.
I'm be out there with one arm and 2 foot, with half a foot.
He might be the. You might be the first nigga to go out there, but then again, you might be the second.
Because you'll be first.
I might be the first.
I'll probably be
because
the
of
first
my weight.
Yeah, you can
nigga,
bear some hair, some shit.
Because of your skin color, nigga. It was no question whether you was in the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? You was
I'm
going
outside.
What
What these bitches saying now? I'm outside.
He outside until Master leave. Then the mission's gonna call him in the house.
Think about that.
There you go.
Think about that.
Yes, sir.
Would you ever fuck a white bitch?
Nah, I ain't fucking nobody but Brittany Parker. But think about that,
Your
bro.
boy said the government name on here. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
man.
bro, stop doing that.
Shout out to
You
Brittany.
had niggas on the internet trying to, you know what I'm saying, slide your girl DM, bro.
They can slide and they
They
watch
already
me
been doing
sliding their ass because we finna get on OnlyFans. They not
God
finna go
damn.
get that lube. Hey, but
God damn. How?
Damn, Team Steez.
Shit.
The fact that you know about that, and the fact that I know about that.
I'm just trying to fuck the shit out of bitch literally.
Hey man, if you, hey, shout out to. Let me look in the camera. Wipe my
Who the
face
fuck
off.
is this nigga?
Shout out to Team Steve.
I had a good ass point. I fucking
Cause
forgot.
that bitch fine as hell.
Damn.
He be doing her ass dirty, boy. But it is what it is. They like it. I watch it.
What the
Oh, yeah,
fuck was I
I will
finna
tweet.
say? What was I talking about?
Slavery.
Damn, I forgot.
No, I'm playing music too.
Yeah, I've been the first.
This for the people that's listening. This is the Akeem Ali's new release. Show You're Right. It's probably my new favorite song of his. I can't lie to you. This and Black Velvet, I fuck with.
He got a video to it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it some good shit?
It's decent. He playing the piano. Some bitches around.
He should have been at the prime time. He should have performed. Was thinking about
We
it.
need to get him on. Jones, get him on the show.
I can try.
I'm just sitting up here thinking about that though. He should have performed. Like, I'm not finna give away my ideas for free. You gotta pay me. I don't give a damn if his name prime.
You
time.
an A&R for a reason. Huh?
Yeah, for real. But damn, I forgot what I was finna say. It was finna be some
I was
good
an
shit.
accelerated reader too.
Mm-hmm. I was in Open Doors and I be.
I wasn't reading shit.
I got a spell.
What high school you went to?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I went to Clinton, and then I got a spell, so I had went to Florida. And I
Tell them where you from, like they said, from Wakanda.
I'm from West Jackson, nigga.
What neighborhood?
Queens, sub 2. Okay. Yeah.
I wish Jackson so big.
West Side, baby.
Hey man, don't do that.
West Side, the best side, bro.
Oh God.
Okay.
I stay in Clinton, so shit. I went as west as you can go.
you went too far. If you pass, what's them apartments right there that Jaleel used to stay in? Windsor Park.
Windsor
You go
Park.
past that nigga, you going too far.
Jaleel stayed in
It's
Winston
over
Park.
right there.
I don't
Well,
remember.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Real talk, I'm on the border. Sub 2 in the Queens.
He was on them. It was. I think that's Windsor Park on 80.
Yeah,
He
it
stayed
is.
in there for like a little
Winston
bit.
Park
It
on
was.
Clinton Boulevard.
Nah, Windsor
No,
Park is on,
it's on
Highway 80.
It's on
Whichever-
80 right before you get
it's,
to Clinton.
It's right when you pass
Whatever the
Sub
name of the
2,
apartment is, or Park
it's a
Place or
gas
something.
station.
Oh,
might be
y'all
right.
talking about going to okay.
Yeah, he stayed for a little bit before he moved to Pear Orchard.
I did not know that.
Yeah, remember we went and picked him up one time. I think his
Man,
car
we done
broke.
went
Oh
and
no,
picked
my
this
car
nigga
broke down out
some-
there. Somebody car broke down
I
out
know, I
there,
ain't
and I had
tripping,
to, and they had to come pick niggas up. But
I remember
still,
pretty good.
Yeah, shit. That's where it's at though.
anyway,
I forgot what the fuck I was finna say. It was finna be some good shit. I'll think about it later.
okay. So now we back to these women.
Flight to catch, drop my pistol out to my cousin Keith. These lad bows, I'ma front them out to a couple people. My dog got all of the glass, I'd rather fuck with the reefer. In the mix like tequila inside a margarita. Friends turning to foes, happen more often than seldom. My dog stuck in the trap, sometimes I feel like I failed him. Hope he don't think I forgot him, hope he don't think that I left him. That's the type of shit to make a lawyer nigga get jealous. I pray he let me shine, shine, shine right through. I just wanna shine. I might just say I'm the realest, I never say I'm the best. Wear my heart on my sleeve so I can't say it with my chest. Let my little cousin hit the lean, boy, put some hair on your chest. Pull up in the Benz, me and your bitch having a staring contest. She like the way I shine, shine. Let me shine right through. I just wanna shine. I used to wear fake designer, I know a nigga trippin'. Now the jacket come from Saks and I still can't tell the difference. It was 650, I ain't trippin', this shit'll come with it. Feel like I'm spinning these digits soon as a nigga get it. And I keep a big pole right here beside me, cause I know a whole nigga is gonna try me. Get sick of these hoes and having to deal with these bows, but it's the life I chose, and mama, I'm sorry. I wanna shine, shine, shine right through. I just wanna shine, shine, shine right through. Hey, talking about shit, man. Real this shit like, hey, no niggas planning and plotting, that's why I can feel them coming. 7 in the morning, might pop this perk on the empty stomach and get it jumping. I promise I gotta pitch you something. Niggas call that left the hood, I tell them they ain't missing nothing. I'm highway skating and debating if I'm gon' sip something. Real trapper scared to doze off, cause I might miss something. This cute is 600, it's on me now, come get it if you want it. I'ma take the price up on him if he miss his appointment. Had a career for 6 years, but dawg, that shit was getting corny. I quit that shit to come trap. I know my mama disappointed, but mama know if they take me, I'm going out of champ. Deuce in a tropical fountain, look like a lava lamp. Been trying to unplay my trauma, but it's a lot in there. It be the nigga you love that get you out of here. That shit is crazy. You know, it be like, I don't know. A lot of this shit be going on. Yeah. I try not to give my direct attention, you know what I'm saying? They be having other shit going on, man. You all gonna have shit going on, you got it together, you understand me? BON, trap improve. Yeah. Uptown, long live Lake, long live Zell, long live mine, long live yours.